I think we're doing enough in Europe. I think we need to do maybe a little bit more. Um, Euronews is obviously a European network. It's listened to in multiple languages. This is all good, but we need to go beyond that. I think to other parts of the world, like the Middle East. So we'll be looking at that over the next few months, I think.
What about this Congress?
How important this conference for Uzbekistan, for Central Asia, for all of the world?
How important
How
what?
important this conference for Uzbekistan, for Central Asian countries?
To show its image around the world, to improve this image of the country.
Oh, it's very important. I mean, it sounds arcane in a way. Numismatics. Who talks about numismatics, right? But it's critical when you think about history. We all think about history in terms of people and heroes and wars and battles and treaties and all of that. But the fact is that each of those activities gets paid for somehow. Ordinary people use money, and the money that they have in their hand tells them a lot about the current situation in the country. How much it's worth, how much is an apple worth? Well, you can see it. So numismatics, very critical. Same thing with any part of history and the teaching of history to kids. Our kids need to know what they're inheriting, and you can't do without it. And so you find simple language to convey to them what has happened in the past. That way they learn how to plan for the future. That's why this conference is so important.
And I'm familiar with our reforms, especially in this sector, conference sector. And what can you say about this?
About what?
About our reforms, especially in this sector, cultural sector.
Oh yeah, the reforms over the last maybe 6 years have been very dramatic when it comes to the teaching and the visualization of history. I think years and years ago, there was an attempt to submerge history, to say we were all the same in Europe or in Asia. No, we're not all the same. But Uzbekistan is right in the middle and is kind of a living compromise amongst various peoples.